Not much,
What's
Scott.
up, Kyle?
All right. Talk about.
So what do we got today? We got a little RBC
Yep.
action.
We got to finalize these lineups for the DraftKings. We finalized a couple bets for the RBC Heritage. DraftKings has the pricing pretty good this week. It's top heavy. There's actually a lot of top guys playing this week that usually don't play because it's week following the Masters. A lot of guys take that off. But Dustin Johnson plays it every year. It's one of his sponsors, so he always plays this tournament. But we could dive right into it. We'll start 10K and above on DraftKings. Talk about those golfers first. Starts out,
Yep.
Dustin Johnson is
Sounds
11-6. Most expensive golfer by a lot. Patrick Cantlay, 10-9. Webb Simpson, 10-7. Morikawa, 10-5. Cam Smith, 10-2. And Daniel Berger, 10,000. I'll let you start off this range, Scotty.
Yeah, so I was looking earlier at the ownership percentages, and DJ is way lower than I thought, probably because he's 11-6, you
Yep.
said?
Yep.
And Cantlay is over 20% owned, I think, which is crazy after the last couple of weeks that he had.
Yeah, he's been not
but
playing so great.
The only thing the only reason I could see for that is if everyone is thinking, oh, Patrick Cantlay will be pretty low owned because he's playing like shit, so I'm going to take him, and then everyone's just doing like the old dipsy doodle double reverse, faking themselves out, and he's
I could
somehow
see that.
25% owned. And
I can totally see
Morikawa's
that.
playing awesome. Yeah.
Yep, he had played well at the Masters.
Morikawa's playing lights out. Yep. And who else did we have? There was one other hot guy that
Webb or Berger.
Daniel Berger.
is
I like him a lot.
is
this
playing awesome. Oh yeah.
Yes.
I'm with you. I like Dustin Johnson at the top. I think people will stay away because of that expensive price tag. But there are some guys in the 6Ks this week that I like a lot. I'm going to skip over Cantlay, just like you said, especially if you're saying the ownership's going to be high. I don't like that. Webb won this tournament last year, and he's just awesome. He's just a good golfer. So Webb is always there. Morikawa, I like him. I don't know how popular he'll be. It's tough to say. And then, Berger. I like the Berger call.
And at 9,700, Zalatoris is going to be. I think his ownership is going to be probably in the low 40s to high 30 percentages.
Oh yeah, he'll be through the roof. But yeah, that Zalatoris kicks off the 9K, and it goes Zalatoris, followed by Terrell Hatton at 9.5, Corey Connors 9.3, Paul Casey 9.2, and Fitzpatrick 9.1, Sungjae Im 9,000. Zalatoris is tough because he's been playing so good just every single week. This course seems to maybe fit him too.
Right.
But after playing in the Masters first time, young kid, how draining was that? It had to be draining. So I'm good with fading Zalatoris this week.
Same. And this is another one where we could see, some guys who are relatively unknown come and take it because it's very short, but it's also the greens are very small and the fairways are super narrow, tons of trees everywhere.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be easier for the guys who have very good iron play, a lot of forced layups in there, and we got to go after the guys who are putting really well right now.
This is Pete Dye course. I mean, it kills people. Even though they tend to score, the winning scores tend to be high, but Pete Dye, this is the most Pete Dye-y course of all the Pete Dye courses. One guy I really like, two guys I love in the 9K are Terrell Hatton and Paul Casey. I don't think either one will be popular.
I'm with you on
Terrell
Casey.
Hatton played well at the Masters. He kind of was slumping before that. I think at 9.5, he's probably the most talented golfer in the 9K range. He's possibly top 10 golfer in the world. Love Terrell Hatton this week. Paul Casey is a guy that no one really likes because he's kind of boring and never seems to win, but he top fives all the time, and at 9.2, can't pass him up. And Matthew Fitzpatrick just fits this course really, really well. Club down course, he scrambles well, putts well. I like Matthew Fitzpatrick. And Sungjae Im. I usually love Sungjae. Just the way he's been playing recently with his irons, I can't back him here. What do you think, Scotty?
I do not like Sungjae this week.
Me neither.
His putting has definitely room for improvement on that. These greens are pretty tough, and they're small. His irons haven't been super great either. Another shocker is Abraham Answer at 8,900.
Oh, yeah.
I would have thought he would have been more expensive than that. I think he's going to be really high owned because he's fairly cheap.
Was just going to say, I think he'll be the most owned player in the slate. Abraham Answer.
He's looking pretty chalky. Pretty chalky.
Yeah, I also do like him this week, but I'm willing to fade him if he's that high owned. But yeah, he starts off the 8Ks. We got Abraham Answer at 89, Tommy Fleetwood 88, Brian Harman 87, Sergio 86, Shane Lowry 85,
Little baby Hartman,
Harris English 84, Lee Westwood 83, Billy Horschel 82, Kevin Na 81, and Kuchar at 8,000. You want to start this range off? You like any of these guys?
Yeah, I think the best. I think you could make a team out of just the 8,000 guys this week and do very well.
I agree.
I love Hodog at 8,200. Kevin Na is looking real good at 81. Horschel is probably should be one of the favorites to win this one. He's been playing pretty freaking lights out last month or so. After he won the
we won money on him. Yep, we won there.
Yeah, Harris English is looking pretty good this week too. Not super high on Lee Westwood, and I do like Cooch. He is, for the money, I think he's good value. He's playing pretty decent the last 4 or 5 outings. He was in the runner-up at the match play.
For sure. He's a guy that's always around.
Yeah, and
played well at the Valero.
Not super high on Lowry or Fleetwood, but Harman played pretty freaking awesome last week too.
Harman's another one that's going to be popular this week. 8K, I have 3 guys I like. Yeah. I like Sergio. I have ball striker. Plays well at this course. I like Harris English as well, like you said. This course fits him perfect. He's been playing okay.
Yep.
But this is a course that he can really do well on. And Kevin Na. Kevin Na might be a guy I like a bet on this week to win. He seems to win a tournament every year. And this could be it for him this week. He's great putting and great ball striker, and he's not the longest hitter, so this course fits him. Going into the 7s, he starts with Siwoo Kim, Russell Henley, Bobby McIntyre, Christian Bezudenhout, Kevin Kisner, Poulter, Grace, Wallace, Chris Kirk, Sebastian Munoz, Chris Davis, Carlos Ortiz, Sam Burns, Kevin Streelman. 7K is a big one. All the way down to my man Harry Higgs and Harold Varner at 7,000. I like the 7Ks this week, and like I said, I like the 6Ks as well. Siwoo Kim
Yes.
is a great fit here, and he's been playing lights out recently. Another guy who could definitely win a tournament. Russell Henley, great ball striker. I like his form. Charlie Hoffman is old man Hoffman. Been playing really well. Came second at the Valero. He needed that win to get into the Masters. Came in second. Kisner, shorter guy. Course fits him. Poulter always plays tough.
Yep.
Sebastian Munoz is a younger guy that I like. And then going down, I really, really like Michael Thompson, but so does everyone else. Love Adam Hadwin, Harold Varner, and I'm staying away from Harry Higgs this week. But Varner, Hadwin, and I'll go with Siwoo are my top plays in the 7Ks.
Love Siwoo, as always.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think of your boy, Dougie Gim, 6,900, Gim Reaper?
Oh, I like him. I like Doug Gim this week. I think he could bounce back.
Always.
He's
always
part of
like
that
Doug
group. He's part of that group with all those young kids. Zalatoris, Morikawa. He played with all those guys, and he's just as talented as all of them. So he's just waiting to break out. I think Benny On could be sneaky this week in the sixes. Snedeker could be sneaky. He's if Snedeker comes back into form, he can win a tournament like this, for sure. And no one will own him. But my plays in the 6K are going to be a little bit deeper, and that's why we can go high on the high end. So I love starting down at, where is he? Let's find him. Starting at 6,500, Patton Kizzire. He was a guy who used to win tournaments. Everyone thought he was going to be awesome. Kind of fell off. He's been playing decent golf. He came in 9th at the Valero. He's a guy that can pop in smaller tournaments like this. So I like him at 65. Then another guy who will have a top 10 here and there and even win a tournament is Bryce Garnett at 64. I don't think anyone will be taking Bryce, and I think he's a guy that can go low. And then at 6,300, way too low. I know he's been playing like crap for most of the year, but he's been turning it on recently. Chesson Hadley at 6,300. Ball striker, very similar player to Russell Henley. They're very similar, except for Chesson Hadley, for a lot of this year, fell off for whatever reason. He seems to be back. He came in 13th at Punta Cana, and he came in 23rd at the Valero. At 6,300, I think he's great value. Do you like anyone else in the sixes?
No, I think you covered everyone. There were a lot of guys who I had never freaking heard of before. But everyone that I liked, you already covered. I was just going through, looking at some.
So I made 2 lineups.
I was looking at making. Yep, I was literally making one as you were going
okay.
over the sixes.
I have.
Go for yours first, and I'll finish up mine.
Okay. My first lineup starts with Webb Simpson at 10-7. Then stay in the 10Ks. Go with Colin Morikawa. Drop down a little bit to Tyrrell Hatton. So I got 3 of the top end guys. Pair them with the 3 guys I just named: Patton Kizzire, Bryce Garnett, and Chesson Hadley, and that's your team. I like that as a tournament team. Sorry about the dog in the background.
That's all right.
And then I made one more team, and this is similar to what you said. You could basically make a team in the 8Ks. I started this team out with Paul Casey, dropped down to Matthew Fitzpatrick, went to Harris English, Siwoo Kim, Kevin Na and Michael Thompson. It's a pretty well-rounded team. I don't see how that could not make money.
Did you say you had Kisner on one of yours?
I did not. What lineups did you have?
Okay. I have him on one of mine.
I like it. I like Kisner this week.
So I just finished. Yes. So starts out with Daniel Berger at 10K.
Mm-hmm.
This is a pretty cheap lineup. It's mostly 7s and 8s aside from Berger.
Okay.
So we got Danny Berger, Harris English at 8,400, Charlie Hoffman at 78, Hodog at 82, Siwoo Kim at 79, and Kisner at 77. I think it's going to be a pretty good small cap tournament.
I like it.
Tournament lineup where these guys aren't going to be super chalky like Abe Answer or Cantlay.
Yep.
And the 7s and 8s is where all the value is this week.
Yep, sure is.
Like a lot of these guys could definitely put up some serious scores. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I like all the teams we made this week. Pumped. Let's go. Start tomorrow morning at 7 a.m.
Yeah, man. Let's lock them in.
All right.
All right. You want to send me your lineups, and I'll get this sucker uploaded?
All right. Yeah, I'll go deal with the dog.
Awesome.
All right. See it.